Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Allison and I make cleaning and lifestyle videos, so make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss any new videos. Today I'm doing a product review. I'm going to be reviewing this Aspirion steam mop. Now this product was sent to me for review, so I did get it for free, and I will put the price over here, but I did want to disclose just so you know that I did get this. I did tell them I will do an honest review, as I always do, to get my honest opinion on whether I like this or not. Now I have used it a little bit because I wanted to sort of try it out and get a feel for the product. I do think the price is a little bit on the high side for what it is. There are other brands that are lower price points, and I haven't used those, so I can't really compare quality. So maybe this is just a better quality mop. Sometimes that happens. If you pay more for something, you get more. And maybe they're the same quality. I can't really say because I haven't tried other steam mops. But I really liked the idea of a steam mop because I have a small child and I like the idea of cleaning without chemicals, and just using steam seemed like a really smart thing to do. I was really excited when they reached out to see if I wanted to review this mop. Now I do want to say I had a little bit of issue when I first started using it. I could not get it to start, and I did everything I could to try to figure out what was going on. And I knew it was probably something I was doing that was the problem. It would light up but it wouldn't turn on. Nothing was happening when I was hitting the on-off button. I did figure out that it was actually the handle wasn't completely connected. I went to move it and it lifted up and it wasn't connected all the way, and when I pushed it back down it started working. So if you're having issues, if you have this mop and it's not starting, make sure you check the handle, because it's possible that you just haven't pushed it down all the way, because that's what happened to me. Now as far as the product itself, it is very sturdy. It's pretty heavy, so it feels like it's got a lot of weight, like something that's going to be pretty durable and last a long time. I do like that it seems pretty simple. There's only a few buttons on this. There's an on-off button here, and then you have a steam level button here, and you have 3 steam settings which are visible down below. So the 3 steam buttons are down below. It tells you what the 3 settings are, you can see here, and this top light will tell you if the power is connected, and it does tell you what the rotation is. Now there's 2 cloth pads that go on the bottom. You can see I have to use these a little bit, testing them out. They tell you to wet these and then to stick them onto the mop itself. Now one thing I'm not sure about, the instructions weren't very clear. It didn't tell you if you're supposed to re-wet those every time you use the mop, or if it's okay to use them dry. So I wasn't really sure. There's a few things that maybe that would be helpful if it was clarified. Now as far as water goes, they do tell you that you only should use distilled water. They give you this little cup which has this nice spout, and there's a water canister in the back of the mop. So in the back of the mop there's this little canister here. It just pops out and you pour the water in like this. It was pretty simple to figure out. And then you can actually see, it's kind of hard to see. I wish this was a little clearer, but there's actually a spot here where you can see the tank, how much water is in it, and you are only supposed to use distilled water on this, just to keep in mind. And then it has those 2 pads at the bottom that rotate with the steam. I like that there's 3 steam levels. I think that's really smart. That way you can try a lower steam level out if you're not sure about a surface. There is a whole list of types of floors, so just about any hard floor is what this is safe for. It says you can use it on hardwood or tile or laminate, so I'm going to be using it on my laminate floors, and I might show you a little bit on my wood floors as well. I like the rotation. I'll kind of show you here. I like that you just pull back, and that allows you to rotate and swivel this. So you can see it just swivels, it locks into place and then beds down, and you can swivel it in any direction. There are also some headlights on the front, which I think is pretty nice also. It does tell you do not step on this part of the mop because it does get hot, so you don't want to step on that as well. Now as far as effectiveness, I think this product is pretty effective. It did a really good job cleaning my floors. It took off some stuff that had not come off with just a Swiffer or regular mops. It did an effective job of cleaning my floors. I think it's a little stronger than a regular mop would be. It's got that rotation moving for it, plus the steam together. It really is going to get a lot of build-up stuff. So if you have stuff that's been stuck on for a while that your mop's not tackling, a steam mop like this might be a good solution for you. I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you how this works. It does also have a place here that rotates for your cord application. And it did come with a little attachment that you could attach on that I just didn't attach on. And I like that this cord goes up or down so you can change it, which is pretty nice. You can hear it snap back into place. Now I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate, but I did want to tell you overall, as far as this mop goes, I did want to take a point off for the price, because I thought the price point was just a little high for what it was. You know, it's nice and it's sturdy, and I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, but I'm just not sure it's quite the right right price point for a lot of people for what this product is. I did just, and I also think maybe I'd take off half a point just because I had some technical issues with it that maybe if the manual was a little, I felt like maybe the manual could have been a little more clear on how to use things. But overall, I've been really happy with it. I think it's doing a great job. I think it's going to really help me keep my floors clean without having to use as many chemicals, which I really love with having a child. And it's something that I think I'm going to really enjoy having in my arsenal of cleaning products. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Now I will say it is a little bit on the loud side too, so that's something to keep in mind. But I'm not sure how quiet a steam mop's really going to be because I'm just not that familiar with them. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate. I left my floors pretty dirty so you can kind of see as it picks stuff up how it does. And I think for the demonstration I'm just going to do it on the lowest steam setting so you can kind of see here what's going on. I'll go ahead and start this for you. One thing I forgot to mention is that it actually moves by itself, which I'll show you. You can pretty much just hold onto the handle and it'll rotate and move across the floor on its own because it's pretty powerful. So I think it's got a lot of strength, and I'll kind of show you how that's working as well. I do want to show you as well how it works on my hardwood floors too. I'll do a lighter steam setting just because I'm a little sensitive about, potentially damaging my wooden floors. I don't think this would, but I'm just cautious about that kind of thing. Now overall, I think I'd probably give this 3.5 stars out of 5. I do really like it. I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I just think the price point is a little high, and I wish the instructions would have been a little more clear. But overall, I think it's a pretty good product, and I think it's something you would like as well if you were in the market for a steam mop. This might be a good option for you, or if you've never heard of them, that might be something you want to look into. So I will put a link as well down below to this product so you can check it out if you're curious. And let me know if you have any questions about how this works or how to use it, and I'll try to answer those also. Let me just move you over so you can see the hard floors here. And you can see it's taking a minute for the steam to build up here. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to mention as well too is that I believe that you can take the pads off and rinse them and reuse them. And I think at some point they're going to be selling reusable pads, but right now I think you just are supposed to take them off and rinse them and reuse them. Whenever you need to clean them, you just rinse them off in the sink and then put them back onto the steam mop, from what I could understand. But I could be wrong about that, so if I'm wrong, somebody can correct me. But I believe they're pretty much like a reusable cloth pad that just kind of velcros on and off of the appliance. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you. And thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all have a beautiful day today. Bye!